Hello everyone, it's Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and this is your weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week beginning June 13th, 2016. For this week, I think we're going to be using the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and of course pulling a color card from the Secret Language of Color Oracle deck by Anna Segal. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can go to my website at angelsouls444.com, the services page. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I will leave all that information down below. I'm also working on the July Ascension readings, which don't worry about what platform it's going to be in. Always just look at the latest description box under the latest weekly or whatever. I'll always make sure that those links are updated. So those are going to be coming out pretty soon. You can also go back and do the June extra readings. Those are still up on Vimeo for the moment. Of course, my course on how to perceive your angels is up on Vimeo for the moment. I'll keep you updated. But also I'm going to start working on that course on how to read angel cards. So that I'm going to take my time with and really get that piece together. And of course, again, I will let you know when that is ready. So let's get to it. I just got done recording. I'm going to put some white light on these cards. I just got done recording all the July for, like I said, the Ascension readings for July, the YouTube readings for July. That's pretty good. Good for a day's work, I think. So let's get into the weekly here. See what's up. Okay, I'm being asked to, this is probably more for me than for you, but you're going to witness it anyway. I am your medium. Here I am, being real. And everybody, because time is not linear and everybody's energy is going to sort of contribute to this. So if you can just take a deep breath and let it out. And do that a few times if you need to. Light a candle. It's always good to have the energy, this, energy purified and amplified, even while you're watching this. But if you choose to light a candle, just be very, very careful. Okay. Flexibility is going to be called for the week of June 13th. Good things are going to be happening, but you know what I feel like it is? I feel like it's mostly like maybe you guys think you're going to get all this stuff accomplished and you've, set out a schedule for yourselves and you're like, yes, I shall make this happen. And then all of a sudden someone's like, oh my gosh, I just got tickets to the greatest concert in life. And you're like, well, I can do my work tomorrow. It's that kind of flexibility. I think it's because something really fun comes up or really exciting comes up. God is in charge. Again, go with the flow. Don't control things. You and your loved ones are safe. It's going to be all right. Go forward fearlessly and self-respect. Okay, I like it. Now these cards have what we're going to call prayers, but just to be clear, we do not pray to the angels or to the archangels. You pray to God. Okay, some people pray to Jesus, but you do not pray to the angels. They don't want the worship, but I will read these to you anyway. So the first card we have is God is in charge. Again, release the reins. Don't try to control too much. And the prayer is, Dear God. Oh, this is to God. Wait a minute. How does she do these things? Yeah, they all say Dear God. Yeah, they do. But one says Dear God and angels, so just the clarification still stands. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. See, that's the thing. We get so kind of stuck in a circumstance or stuck in an ideology, or you know what I'm saying? Like there's just like, oh, this is never going to end. This is, oh gosh, why do I always have these problems? Well, you probably always have those problems because we're not giving it over to God. We're trying to control things. We're getting in our own way. Okay. Now that is what we're learning to not do this week. Give it over to God. Don't try to push it. What needs to come about will come about. All right. Fear not, because you and your loved ones are safe. The prayer is, Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. You can name your loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace and fill me with faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. Yeah, we're getting too rigid. We're getting way too rigid. We're getting way too controlling. I'm a huge offender when it comes to this stuff. Like, I don't know. I just always, because I have so many projects on my plate, I get up and I have them pretty much scheduled out. It's a loose schedule, I can kind of work it around. But this is saying, you keep pushing on things and it's not going to work out. So this whole thing about focusing on feeling at peace, knowing God has your back, knowing that the things you need will be coming to you, knowing that your loved ones are safe and that you don't have to play mama bear all the time. You can take a day off from being mama bear. No, what I mean by that, like it says, is just stay within balance. And, because what happens is when we get too rigid, we block out what could be. We're blocking out the natural flow of the universe because it doesn't match our schedule, right? And now you're missing something really amazing. Now, having said that, the next card is Go Forward Fearlessly. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. So everything is okay. Really is what's going on here. Everything is fine. You can keep moving forward, just because there might be a little snafu or something along the way. Or again, you thought something was going to turn out one way, and then all of a sudden here comes this other opportunity, and you're like, oh, no. Well, that confuses things. That confounds things. What am I going to do? Don't worry, just keep going forward. The answer will appear, okay? And it's going to be in divine timing as well. So that something for most of us is going to be happening, I think, the week of June 13th, that's really going to teach us this lesson to surrender and give over to God. Now, the final card we have before we get on to the color card is Self-Respect. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I'm surrounded by loving and kind people. So actually what they're saying is this is why people are so rigid. Because they're afraid that someone is going to get one over on them. They're afraid that someone's going to take away their integrity, their self-respect. That's why people try to always be like top dog all the time. And they're saying it doesn't matter. As long as you respect yourself, you will attract that in. The people who are incapable of respecting anybody because they don't respect themselves, they'll fall away. You might have a little encounter with them this week, but really, you can get to that place where you say, you don't get to have control over me, okay? Excuse me. I felt that creeping up. It was coming. All right. So again, it's about you respecting you. Don't wait for somebody else to do it. As a matter of fact, if you just respect yourself, they will follow your lead, I think is essentially what we're getting at here. Okay. Now I went and I put away my Secret Language of Color Oracle deck, forgetting that I still have to do the weekly. So let me get it back out here. Okay, we're back. Hi. Here we go. I'm feeling yellow. Maybe that's just my personal need for yellow in my life. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, one more? Okay. Good. Thank you. Drum roll, please. It is. Oh. Man, I'm always off by like a shade. It's orange or it's tangerine. I'm happy about it. I really am. Tangerine. Be spontaneous and have fun. The number 17. Remember how I was saying, like, you can't be too rigid this week? Everything's okay. The kids are all right. You're respecting yourself. And the self-respect also, and kind of going hand in hand with this tangerine card, don't be afraid to take the day off if you need to. If you have been working overtime, because I feel like someone needs to hear that. If you've been working like 70-hour weeks and nobody really appreciates it, and it's just like you haven't had there it is again, sorry, you haven't had a chance to just rejuvenate and have some fun and laugh and raise your frequency, well, take the day off and do it. Be spontaneous and do it. Yeah. And they're bringing me back to this card too. Now this spontaneous event, I really feel like, it'll play out in different ways for everybody, but it's something good. And I think it comes out of nowhere. For some, it might be a job opportunity. It could be like literally you're just out, enjoying yourself, having a nice time, and then you run into a potential love partner. And it's sort of like, whoa, but God is in charge. God is in charge. So God's guiding you to this spontaneous thing. So don't be that person who's like, no, I can't go anywhere because I got this, that, and the other, and it's one excuse after another. You know what I mean? And it even says, because I feel like some of you would use your kids as an excuse as to why you can't go off and do something, and they're saying they're safe. Trust whatever's coming in. Let me get more on this. Can I have another color card? Because I want another one. So being less rigid, going with the flow. Got that. Boy, they're really driving that home. I feel like I've been repeating. I'm like a broken record. It's the same message over and over. Okay. Yes, please. Another one for June 13th, the week of. That one? Yep. Okay. Pearl. Connect to the divine. Oh my gosh. So by lightening your the number, did I say the number? Connect to the divine, number's 25. So this is a mess of a reading. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll pull it together here. Connect to the divine through having fun. Okay? When you have your head down and you're working all the time, or you have your head down worrying about things all the time, you can't see what's going on around you, and it's hard for you to connect to this divine presence, this divine energy, which is already within you. So it's kind of that. It's kind of reconnecting with who you are. All right? So basically, you guys deserve a break. I can't wait to see what this surprise thing is. Again, for everybody's going to be different. It's like something having to do with a heart's desire. It might not be the actual thing that comes to you readily and quickly this week, but you'll get some sign or some inspiration around it that leads you in the direction of getting that which you want, but by God's lead. That seems like a very important message. Don't push on this, guys. Okay, so there it is. Have a beautiful week. And of course, I'm sending you so much love. Take care.